Hello and welcome to InScope, a project management platform designed for the modern experience. This tutorial will teach you how to add scope elements to new and existing projects. Let's get started. Let's return to the test project we created in our previous tutorial. You should land on the grid view automatically, but if you don't, simply select the grid button here. This will take us to a grid view of all of our scope elements or scopes of services. To create a new scope element, simply click within a row and type. I'm going to add data collection as our first scope element. Make sure to press enter when you finish typing to save your work. Let's add another scope element by typing in the cell block below the one we just created. Something like analysis will work. Add a third scope element by typing in the bottom cell again. Something like draft report will work. Now imagine you want to consider some alternatives as part of your analysis. When you right-click on a scope element, you have several options. Go ahead and select Insert Row Before. This is your newly inserted scope element. Type alternatives here. But imagine you want to complete the alternatives as part of your analysis scope. You need to indent it or make it a child of the analysis scope. Click right on the alternative scope. Select Indent Row to make alternatives a child of analysis. You can add more scopes to the project by continuing to insert scopes before or after current rows, indenting or outdenting scopes, or making new child scope elements. InScope expands and contracts views to show or hide data. These are called sockets. Expand the Detail socket to see more detailed fields related to scopes. The Detail socket contains fields to further identify and define the project scope. Many fields use the system list created during company setup. The Chargeable Field is important because it controls whether timesheets, expenses, or sub-entries may charge their related time or cost to the scope element. Double-click the Chargeable checkmark to change the scope element setting. Use the Notes field to record miscellaneous notes or comments about the scope element. Next, let's add some descriptors. Click the descriptor icon here. Use the description editor's rich text tools to describe the scope in greater detail. Be sure to click Save on the bottom to store your edits. There's still plenty to explore. Check out our next InScope tutorial on adding budgets to scope elements within new or existing projects to continue your InScope education.